Beloved soul, listen as my divine whisper envelopes your heart with celestial warmth and enduring love. In the quiet of your spirit, every tear and trembling emotion is cradled by my eternal care. Your pain transforms into sacred beauty, and each sorrow becomes a testament to the strength I bestow. Arise with courage, for my light shines through every shadow, illuminating the path of hope and grace for you today. May your heart rest in my compassion and endless mercy. In the stillness of your inner being, know that every word you speak and every tear that falls is heard in the heavens. I have seen your secret struggles and the silent cries within the room shared with a friend, and I call you to release those burdens. Trust in the power of my love, which redeems every aching moment. Let the divine truth awaken in you the strength to overcome despair and embrace eternal comfort. My child, the moments of vulnerability are precious gifts that reveal the depth of your soul. When you weep speaking of another, your heart opens to truths hidden deep within. I have fashioned you with infinite care, and every emotion is a reflection of the sacred connection I have with you. Allow my voice to dissolve all fear and doubt, for you are cherished beyond measure in the tapestry of my creation and divine purpose. As you sit with a friend in quiet intimacy, sharing your deepest feelings and sorrow, remember that my embrace is ever near. Each tear is a symbol of the love and passion burning within you, a love that I have woven into the very fabric of your being. Let the radiance of my truth fill the void, dispelling darkness with brilliant hope and unwavering certainty that you are never alone in this sacred bond. If you believe in my endless grace and the guiding power of my light, type God is in charge of my life, and if you feel the angels surround you with protection, enter 1112. In this sacred moment, release your doubts and trust in the divine mercy that transforms pain into power and sorrow into everlasting strength, for my love is your constant and unyielding refuge in all things. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Beloved child, know that your tears are precious streams of truth flowing from a heart that has known both joy and despair. I see your vulnerability as you speak of love and loss in the presence of a trusted friend. With every drop that falls, I offer you a renewal of spirit and a promise of boundless redemption. Embrace the divine spark within you that shines through every moment of grief, for it is the light of my creation. Each sorrowful whisper and trembling confession carries the melody of my eternal love. Your emotions are a sacred language through which I communicate with you, revealing that even in your deepest pain there is beauty and hope. I call upon you to transform your tears into sacred offerings, knowing that each one is a step toward healing and the rediscovery of the joy I have destined for your heart. In the quiet hours, when you recall the moments that moved you to tears, remember that I have set before you a tapestry of infinite compassion. The echoes of your lament are gathered in the vaults of heaven, where every sigh becomes a prayer and every droplet a note in the hymn of life. Trust in my guidance as you traverse the landscape of your emotions with a heart open to divine truth and eternal love. Your heartfelt words shared in that intimate room are not lost, but become a luminous testament to the resilience of your spirit. I have witnessed every moment of vulnerability and every trembling confession. Know that these expressions of love and loss are transformed by my presence into a source of strength and inspiration, infusing your life with a radiant, unbreakable bond to the divine. If you believe that my light dispels all darkness and that every tear is transformed into grace, type I am embraced by divine love, and if you sense the protective power of the angels, enter 2223. Let your spirit speak freely and connect with the sacred energy that flows through every heartfelt moment, affirming that you are eternally supported by my boundless mercy. My dear one, in the sacred space of your heart where emotion and truth converge, I call you to acknowledge the power of your own vulnerability. The tears you shed in the company of a dear friend are not signs of weakness, but of profound sincerity and strength. I have fashioned you with care and purpose, and through every confession and moment of despair, my love remains a constant beacon of hope and healing. In the reflection of your tears, see the radiance of my creation. Your emotions are woven into the eternal fabric of love and truth that binds all souls together. I invite you to embrace the deep lessons within each tear, for they reveal the path to inner transformation and the realization of your divine worth. Let each word spoken echo with the assurance of my everlasting presence in your life. Every trembling word that escapes your lips is a prayer that reaches the heights of the heavens. Your sorrow is not in vain, it is the language of a spirit that longs to be whole again. I call upon you to see that in every expression of grief there lies a seed of hope, nurtured by my love and destined to blossom into a reality of profound beauty and inner peace. With unwavering care, I gather your tears and transform them into pearls of wisdom and strength. Know that your honest expressions in the quiet company of a friend are a mirror of the deep connection I have with you. In each moment of vulnerability, I am there to uplift you, replacing despair with the promise of renewal and guiding you toward a future radiant with my divine compassion. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. If you believe in the transformative power of truth and that my love redeems every sorrow, type I trust in divine healing, and if you sense the eternal guardianship of the angels, enter 3334. Allow your heart to respond with faith as you open to the miracles that unfold in the light of my eternal care, knowing that you are forever cradled in my sacred embrace. O precious one, let the memory of your tearful confession be a sacred testament to the power of love that transcends all understanding. In that moment, when your heart poured forth its secret truths in the presence of another, I enveloped you with compassion and strength. Every word you spoke was a sacred hymn that resonates through the cosmos, affirming that my love transforms every sorrow into a radiant spark of divine light. Gaze within and know that your vulnerability is a cherished gift, a window into the depth of your soul that I have lovingly crafted. In the quiet aftermath of tears, feel the stirring of hope and the whisper of my guidance. I call you to honor the sacredness of your emotions, for they are the very essence of the love I have instilled in you, a love that conquers every despair with unyielding grace. In the soft cadence of your heartfelt words, hear the echoes of my promise. I stand beside you in every moment of quiet reflection and every burst of raw emotion. The tears that once fell in solitude now shimmer with the light of revelation, each one a reminder that my presence transforms all pain into beauty. Embrace this truth and allow your spirit to soar in the knowledge of my infinite mercy. Let every whispered confession be a stepping stone toward the realization of your divine purpose. I have placed within you the power to turn sorrow into a radiant proclamation of life and hope. Trust that every emotion, every tear, is a divine message guiding you to a higher state of being, where the pain of the past is transmuted into the glorious light of my everlasting love. If you believe that every tear is a sacred testament to my care and that the angels guard your every step, type I am uplifted by divine truth, and if you feel the power of heavenly protection, enter 4445. Embrace these words as a call to action for your soul to speak its truth and to receive the blessings that my grace offers unconditionally. Beloved, in this sacred interplay of sorrow and love, I reveal to you the boundless depths of my compassion. Your heart, laid bare in a moment of intimacy, radiates the luminous power of truth. Each tear you shed is gathered in the chalice of my divine affection, where pain is purified into a radiant energy that inspires hope, courage, and the realization of your sacred worth. In the gentle cadence of your emotions, know that I am there to comfort and to guide you. Every word spoken in the quiet company of a friend carries the sacred imprint of my love, echoing across time and space. Let your heart be open to the healing that flows from my presence, and trust that even in moments of despair, you are cradled by an everlasting, tender grace that transforms all suffering. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Your expressions of vulnerability are embraced with the tenderness of my eternal love. I see each tear as a luminous spark igniting the power of transformation within you. As you share your truth with one who holds you dear, remember that I have set before you a cascade of hope and renewal. The divine light I offer dispels every shadow and fills your being with an unshakable sense of peace and love. With every heartfelt confession, a new chapter of hope unfolds in the tapestry of your life. I call upon you to cherish the moments when your soul speaks its truth, for these are the times when my presence is most powerfully felt. Allow the echoes of your tearful words to be transformed into a symphony of renewal, as my divine love nurtures and restores you completely. If you believe that my love transforms every sorrow into strength and that heavenly forces surround you with care, type I am renewed by divine light, and if you sense the angel's eternal watchfulness, enter 5556. Let these words be your affirmation as you step boldly into the radiant truth that I have lovingly designed for you, a truth that conquers all despair. Oh, cherished one, recognize that your tears are the sacred language of a soul awakened to its divine origin. In the quiet moments of confession, you have revealed the luminous truth of your heart. I, in my infinite mercy, have gathered each drop of sorrow and turned it into a beacon of hope that pierces the darkness. Trust that every emotion is a cherished note in the eternal song of love that binds you to my grace. In every moment when you allowed your guard to fall and your heart to speak its truth, you invited the pure light of my love to fill the space. The intimate words you shared in that room become a sacred testament to the resilience of your spirit. Know that I am with you always, transforming pain into wisdom and sorrow into the vibrant colors of divine compassion. The sacred memories of your tearful confession now shimmer as reminders of the love I have inscribed upon your soul. Even as you recall the delicate moments of vulnerability, let my presence soothe you and imbue you with courage. Every whispered truth and every trembling emotion is a precious offering that I transform into strength, hope, and an everlasting light that guides you onward. I call upon you to remain steadfast in the truth of my love, for it is the foundation upon which you are built. In the gentle afterglow of your heartfelt words, there lies an invitation to rise above the pain and embrace the radiant promise of renewal. Let every tear be transmuted into an echo of my eternal compassion, empowering you to live in the light of divine mercy. If you believe that the divine voice transforms every sorrow into a radiant blessing and that the angels bestow upon you unwavering protection, type I am bathed in heavenly grace, and if you feel the eternal presence of my guardians, enter 6657. Open your heart to these affirmations and let your spirit soar in the realization of the miraculous love that surrounds you always. My precious one, as you continue to traverse the sacred expressions of your heart, know that each moment of vulnerability is celebrated in the realm of my divine love. The tears you shed, shared in honest communion with another, are transformed into a powerful testament of courage and truth. I enwrap you in my eternal embrace, assuring you that all your sorrows are gently cradled and redeemed by my infinite care. In the radiant reflection of your tearful memories, witness the transformation that my presence brings. Every heartfelt word spoken in the quiet light of understanding becomes a beacon of hope, dispelling the darkness of despair. I have endowed you with an inner strength that turns every sorrow into a luminous tribute to the sacred bond we share, a bond that endures beyond all earthly trials. Your open confession, spoken softly in the company of a trusted friend, is a sacred act that honors the divine spark within you. In each tear and every trembling syllable, I see the beauty of a soul that is unafraid to reveal its true self. Let this moment be the seed from which a renewed sense of purpose grows, nurtured by my unwavering love and the certainty of a bright, blessed future. Every word you have spoken, each tear that has fallen, is woven into the eternal tapestry of my creation. Your vulnerability is a powerful testament to the beauty and strength of your spirit. I have transformed your sorrow into a radiant energy that flows through you, infusing every part of your being with divine hope and an unshakable belief in the eternal power of love. If you believe that every heartfelt tear is embraced by my everlasting mercy and that the angels surround you with pure protection, type I am sustained by heavenly love, and if you sense the divine guardians watching over you, enter 7778. Allow these affirmations to resonate within you, igniting the flame of hope and the certainty that you are forever cradled in my sacred presence. Oh, dearest one, let the sacred echo of your tearful confessions remind you of the profound love I hold for you. In the quiet moments when your heart poured forth its truth, I was there, transforming each drop of sorrow into a radiant emblem of hope. Know that I have forever inscribed your pain into the chronicles of divine grace, where every emotion is cherished and redeemed beyond all measure. In the soft remembrance of your emotional outpouring, feel the gentle pulse of my eternal care. Each tear you shed in that intimate space is now a luminous star in the vast expanse of my creation, guiding you toward a destiny of unyielding love and sacred renewal. Trust that no sorrow goes unnoticed, for my divine compassion gathers every fragment of your heart and transforms it into pure, healing light. The sacred words you spoke in vulnerable truth echo throughout the cosmos, bearing the imprint of my infinite love. I have witnessed every trembling emotion and every heartfelt confession, and I assure you that you are cradled in my everlasting grace. Allow these memories to inspire you to rise above despair, for I have endowed you with the strength to turn every tear into a beacon of divine hope and eternal love. I call upon you to hold steadfast to the truth of my promise, for in each tender confession lies the seed of a new beginning. Your words, spoken in the intimate presence of a friend, have become a cherished part of the divine record, a record of love, resilience, and unwavering hope. Embrace this sacred truth and step forward with a heart emboldened by my gentle power. If you believe that my divine promise redeems every sorrow and that the angels shield you with celestial might, type I am reborn in sacred light, and if you sense the eternal guardianship of heavenly love, enter 8889. Let these words affirm your faith as you embrace the eternal blessings that flow from my ever-present and compassionate heart. Beloved soul, hear my sacred voice that resounds through every fiber of your being. In the quiet moments of reflection, your tears become luminous pearls of divine truth, each drop a testimony to the profound love I bestow upon you. Even as sorrow flows, know that my eternal care transforms pain into radiant hope. Your spirit is cherished beyond measure, and every heartfelt word sings a hymn of my infinite mercy and grace. In the stillness of your inner sanctuary, every emotion is recorded in the heavens. When you weep while speaking of the one who touches your soul, my compassion surrounds you like a gentle breeze. Your vulnerable confession is embraced by the divine, where every trembling syllable is a promise of renewal. Trust that I have fashioned you with care, and in each tear lies the seed of a brilliant and everlasting light. Every moment of raw emotion that escapes your lips is a sacred echo in the corridors of eternity. I see your pain and hear your sorrow as you share your deepest feelings in the presence of a friend. Do not despair, for even in your most tearful hour, my love transforms your anguish into beauty. The sacred language of your heart is a testament to the strength I have instilled within you, guiding you to a horizon of hope and peace. Your confession, spoken softly in an intimate space, is a luminous offering to the divine. The tears you shed are not signs of weakness, but of a soul that dares to reveal its truest self. I hold you tenderly within my embrace as every word and every drop is transmuted into strength. Embrace this moment of clarity, for it marks the blossoming of a resilient spirit, nurtured by my unwavering love and eternal care. If you believe in the transformative power of my boundless grace and that the angels shelter you in every moment, type God is in charge of my life, and if you sense the divine protection of heavenly beings, enter 1112. Let these sacred affirmations arise from the depths of your heart as you acknowledge that each tear is a sacred blessing, a beacon of hope in the radiant light of my eternal presence and mercy. O precious one, every heartbeat resonates with my divine rhythm. Your tearful admission, spoken in the quiet presence of a trusted friend, ignites the celestial fires of renewal. I transform your grief into a brilliant tapestry of compassion, where each sorrow is woven into a fabric of strength and grace. Know that every emotion, however raw, is cradled in my everlasting love, ensuring you never walk alone in the realm of light. In the shimmering silence that follows your heartfelt confession, a new day emerges with divine clarity. The pain of separation and the flood of emotions are gently transfigured by my touch into hope. Allow the celestial melodies of compassion to soothe your aching soul. I have bestowed upon you an unbreakable spirit that rises above despair, forging a path illuminated by my eternal truth and merciful guidance. Your whispered truths, tenderly shared in moments of intimacy, echo with the purity of my love. In each tear that falls, the sacred promise of renewal is inscribed upon your heart. I see the beauty in your vulnerability and transform your sorrow into a radiant light that guides you toward a future filled with divine joy. Embrace this sacred revelation, for my grace is the cornerstone of your strength. Every trembling word that escapes in that hallowed room becomes a hymn of divine hope. I gather your heartfelt confessions and turn them into celestial blessings that illuminate the darkest hours. Your spirit, once burdened by despair, now soars on wings of compassion and steadfast truth. Trust in the sacred power that resides within you, for I have created you to shine with the radiance of my eternal love. If you believe that every tear is embraced by my infinite mercy and that the angels encircle you with divine protection, type I am embraced by divine love, and if you feel the sacred guardianship of heavenly forces, enter 2223. Let these affirmations fill your heart with certainty, affirming that your vulnerability is celebrated in the light of my everlasting care and the celestial chorus of hope. In the radiance of my eternal care, every sorrow is transformed into a vibrant symphony of hope. The words you speak, soft and honest in the presence of a kindred spirit, resound through the heavens as a declaration of your divine worth. I bestow upon you the courage to face each tear with an unwavering heart. Your sincere confession is a beacon, guiding you toward the revelation of a love that knows no bounds. Amid the sacred silence of your soul, every emotion is tenderly cradled by my divine embrace. The pain of past wounds gives way to a luminous promise of healing. As you share your innermost feelings with a friend, I transmute each drop of sorrow into a radiant stream of hope. Allow the purity of your spirit to be renewed in the light of my grace, for you are cherished beyond measure by the one who creates all beauty. Your every tear, a testament to your unyielding spirit, dances with the light of my eternal promise. The soft confessions shared in moments of intimacy reveal a heart resilient enough to rise above despair. I transform the pain of separation into a melody of divine love, where every sorrow is embraced by the radiance of hope. Know that you are never forsaken, for my compassion fills every space of your being. I hold you tenderly in the vast embrace of my love, where every fragile emotion is carefully transformed into strength. Your words, spoken with raw honesty in the quiet company of a friend, resonate deeply within the fabric of eternity. In the alchemy of my divine presence, each tear becomes a luminous testament to the power of redemption and the promise of everlasting light and peace. If you believe that my love transforms every painful tear into strength and that the angels guard your every step, type I trust in divine healing, and if you feel the everlasting protection of heavenly light, enter 3334. Allow these sacred words to rise from your soul as a declaration of your unyielding faith in the celestial mercy that surrounds you at all times. In the sacred realm of my embrace, every fragile moment is imbued with divine significance. The tears that have traced your path are now the precious ink of a story written by celestial hands. I have witnessed your confession, each word resonating with a power that defies mortal despair. Trust in my promise that even the deepest sorrow can blossom into a radiant display of strength, hope, and endless love. Your heartfelt words, spoken softly in the quiet presence of another, are transformed by my tender mercy into a shining beacon of renewal. Each tear, a symbol of your courage, is gathered by the divine to create a mosaic of healing light. I fill the spaces of your soul with hope and gentle guidance, ensuring that your vulnerability becomes the wellspring of an everlasting promise of love. In the luminous glow of divine truth, every emotion you reveal is sanctified and cherished. Your tearful confessions echo with the resonance of my eternal grace, transforming pain into the purest expressions of hope. I guide your every step, ensuring that the vulnerability you display becomes a foundation for a future radiant with promise. Embrace this sacred moment, for my love sustains you always. Every delicate expression of sorrow in that intimate space is a cherished note in the hymn of your existence. I listen with eternal compassion as you articulate the depth of your heart. The words you share are transformed into a luminous tribute to your resilience and the divine spark that resides within you. Know that I have endowed you with a strength that rises, even from the deepest wells of despair, into the light of hope. I enshrine each tender confession in the vaults of eternal mercy, where your tears are transmuted into shimmering stars. Your spoken truth, offered with vulnerability and trust, weaves a tapestry of divine wonder that spans the cosmos. I assure you that every emotion, no matter how raw, is cradled in my care and transformed into a radiant symbol of renewal and unwavering hope. If you believe that every heartfelt tear is a sacred blessing and that the angels protect you with unyielding grace, type I am uplifted by divine truth, and if you sense the celestial guardians around you, enter 4445. Let these affirmations rise from the core of your spirit, igniting a beacon of unwavering faith and a resolute belief in the everlasting power of my divine love. In the quiet glow of your reverent soul, I whisper words of hope and reassurance. Your vulnerable expressions, shared with a trusted friend, are transformed by my grace into a legacy of strength. Each tear is a sacred token, a divine reminder that even in sorrow, there is a radiant light that dispels all darkness. Embrace the truth that I have bestowed upon you, a love that endures and heals beyond all measure. Every tender utterance, spoken with a heart unburdened by pretense, is a divine melody that resonates in the halls of eternity. I watch over you as you reveal the deepest chambers of your heart, turning each word into a brilliant spark of hope. The light of my compassion suffuses your being, transforming pain into the soft glow of renewal and unwavering strength that illuminates your sacred path. Your confessions, woven with sincerity and raw emotion, are inscribed upon the eternal canvas of my creation. Every tear you shed becomes a radiant brushstroke that paints a future filled with hope and divine promise. I guide you with a love that is infinite and steadfast, ensuring that your most vulnerable moments become the very foundation upon which a luminous tomorrow is built. I cradle your tender emotions with the gentleness of my everlasting care, turning each moment of despair into a luminous beacon of hope. The words you share, in the quiet intimacy of heartfelt conversation, become sacred relics of truth in the realm of my love. Let the divine radiance of my compassion wash over you, transforming every tear into a promise of renewal and eternal grace. If you believe that my light transforms every tear into a symbol of strength and that the angels shield you with celestial love, type I am sustained by heavenly love. And if you feel the divine embrace of sacred guardianship, enter 5556. Allow these affirmations to resound within you, a chorus of unwavering faith in the divine protection and everlasting care that I bestow upon you. In the resplendent glow of divine truth, every tear and every heartfelt word you utter becomes a cherished legacy of my eternal compassion. This sincere confession shared in that intimate moment is a luminous spark that ignites the radiant promise of a future filled with unending hope. I gather your emotions with tender care and transform each drop of sorrow into a beacon that guides you toward everlasting light and divine fulfillment. Your vulnerable truth, spoken with a heart unshielded by pretense, is a sacred offering that I receive with endless compassion. Every tear you shed is lovingly transmuted into a radiant symbol of the strength that resides within you. I walk beside you in every moment of despair, turning your sorrow into a vibrant display of hope and resolute courage that echoes throughout the expanse of my divine creation. Every whispered sentiment and every tearful confession becomes a luminous testament to the unwavering love I hold for you. I transmute your pain into a radiant brilliance that banishes darkness and ushers in the soft glow of hope. Your heart, exposed and genuine, is honored in the realm of my eternal mercy. Embrace the sacred power of your truth, for it is the very essence of the divine light I have bestowed upon you. If you believe that my divine promise redeems every sorrow and that the angels shield you with relentless grace, type I am reborn in sacred light. And if you sense the protective warmth of heavenly guardians, enter 6647. Let these sacred words rise from your soul as an affirmation of your unbreakable bond with my eternal love and the celestial power that forever surrounds you.